Welcome back to Nico Robinson Chris channel. In this video, we are going to fight against blue-yellow Nami in OP11. I'm doing this because from the recent One Piece card game event in Japan IG, Nami got the first run-up and the deck list seems getting crazily spread over OPC or even in locals. Can we defeat Nami in that deck list? Definitely. Look at this. Robin is always after Nami. Okay, let's check out the deck list that I'm going to use to fight against Nami here. If you have watched a few videos back then where I mentioned about life control with Nico Robin, that was the baseline that I used to modify it, and then here comes this deck. Personally, this is still the build that I like to play the most. And the modifications that I've made is that I added Kid from OP10, which can trash up to 1 life from your opponents once on play, and end of turn. And end of turn, most likely you can do, if your opponent has 2 or less life, you can draw 1 and trash 1, a good card filtering effect. The next card that I've added just one, which is Gum Gum Red Hook from OP11. You may rest 3 of your Dawn cards, plus the cost 1, so in total 4 Dawns, to KO 1 of your opponent's character of base cost of 5 or less, when the life total from both players are 5 or more. Since I like to go second with this build, usually, in my second turn where I have 4 downs and sometimes I have nothing to do and I want to clean out my opponent's character, this is the card that can do it. Plus, it's also a legitimate 1k, a cost 1 3k counter. So, plus Rosinante is still a fairly flexible card to be used. But why I only added 1 into this deck because it doesn't have a trigger. Otherwise, this would be the perfect card that I would very much like to add at least 2 or 3 into Robin's deck. And the last card I want to introduce is Nadikabura Arrow from ST09, which is a very interesting card that maybe, again, not many players are aware of. I think Bandai sometimes reprint some cards for a reason because this is one of the cards that get reprinted in PLB01. So what this card does is that if you have 2 or less cards in your life area, you can -1 of your opponent's leader or characters powered by 3k during that turn. Card like this may sound like just another 3k counter event card, but what if you are facing, say, GP Luffy, that their famous cost 6 Luffy, which I have it in my deck as well, that can attack twice during 1 turn. Or in the latest Nami's build, they got Oden, the cost 7 Oden from the latest ST22. So all these cards that can attack twice in a turn, if you can effectively reduce its power by 3k, the cards that you have to throw out as a counter would be a lot fewer. Plus, its trigger is decently just trash 2 cards from your hand and then you can add 1 card from the top of your deck as your life. I think it's much more reliable than the 0 cost event card you should be the one disappear, because as long as it's not the last card in your life, you missed a chance to add life. Alright, enough talking about the deck list, let's see how I play against Nami here. Like I mentioned, I would like to go second whenever possible with my deck build here. So when Nami at her second turn attacking me with either 6k, 8k, I can easily activate my favorite event card, Flaming Dragon King, to rearrange my life and I don't have to throw any extra hand for counters. 4k is just good for an 8k attack. And I arranged my life card sequence like Ragnarok as the first one because Nami would attack me definitely. I can use its trigger to add 1 more down so I can have a more progressive play coming on. And then Kid, that is the perfect card to play at my turn 3 or 4 if possible. And not bad to have Frankie as the second last life card so that it can give more pressure to your opponent while adding one more card to my hand. So easy defense and good cards arranged in my life. Then just hitting Nami with a 9k attack. Hopefully she will give out the Shirahoshi blocker, not to give me a headache in my late game. And she gave it out, attacking me with 6k, easy defense with 2k counter from Frankie, playing out Cavendish. So this card must be blown away whenever possible, because I don't want Nami to get too many cards on her hand. And then now I'm attacking with 7k, she defended successfully again, she still has 4 life. This is the kind of defense Nami has. But you can see, activating Ragnarok, then next turn I can jump on to 10 downs. I have more things to do, and she play out Kikunojo, which would be another troublesome card to deal with, because if you KO this character, she will has 1 more life back, then it's harder for you to defeat her. Okay, finally my 7k attack works. I play out Kid and then trash 1 more life from hers so that I can activate Kid's Enter effect. I can draw 1 and discard 1. 6k attack from Kikunoju. I defended another 6k. I have to take that because I got no counters, and this gives Nami 1 more card. And then she played Kid as well. That made her having higher chance to activate her leader effect, by the way, which is whenever there's a card being removed from life, be it hers or mine, she can draw 1 card during her turn. So Kid is a favorite card that Nami would put into deck, definitely. Anyways, she still has 2 life left. I got just 1, which is Rosinante, not meaningful at all. And sadly my Frankie got trashed away. So let me test her with a 7k attack once again to see whether she will take that. And she doesn't give in. I still have 8 downs left. I could have played out another Kid, but that would leave me no downs left for any defense. At this point in time, I guess she has no more counters, but she has. And now what I can do is just to add 4 more downs to Nami to have a sure clearance of her Kid. And then I still have 2 downs left. I can play out 2 Gum Gum Giants in a row, but I don't want to because that would take me back to 8 downs during my next turn. And she just hit Kid with 14k. I don't bore the risk with Gum Gum Giant. I gave it away because I still have another Kid. So she just got 1 card left. What if I hit her with 7k? She have to take that for sure. But she still have 1 more life left. I might not KO her just within this turn. So what I have to do is to see if I could make myself safer, because she just has 1 life left anyway. So at this point in time, if I play a Rosinante, I can have 2 more downs being active once again. Again, I have chance to activate twice Gum Gum Giant. That I consider myself still safe, no matter how she attack me. So now she attacked me with 8k. She wouldn't discard that hand because that is the only card she left that can bring her to 7k board. And I successfully defended for that. She tries to clean out my Nami, but it's too late. Now I got 3 attacks possible. So again, 7k attack, she couldn't defend that. It's a banish attack. So another 7k attack. Unless it's a blocker, I can still play out the Nami on my hand, but that isn't. So easy 9k attack and KO Nami in this game. So my quick strategy is that early games try to defend as much as possible, don't give any extra cards to Nami, and then finish the game early before it's too late. He comes round 2 with another player. So this time my opponent is choosing a turn order. Pretty much I hope she would go first to play aggressively, and she does choose to go first. So one down, usually nothing much to do with Nami, but in that latest deck list, they have this cost 1 blocker. Quite a lot, at least 4. So this is a headache once again. But anyways, I got my favorite event card Flaming Dragon King once again. Easy defense against Nami's AK attack. And I got luck this time. I got the Please Save Me event card from the Egghead art. So this turn, if I discard Nami for me to activate the leader's event, then I got a free play of Nami out from the trash and can KO her Blackbeard or blocker, but she gave up the blocker right away. So okay, Cavendish. Then I might consider to blow away Cavendish like I discussed it in the previous game. Don't try to give many resources to Nami. Though I took that life, that already helped Nami to gain 1 extra card. But look at this, now she only has 3 cards. If she has to activate the leader event once again, she has to discard 1 for the leader event and another 1 for defending against my attack. She might just consider take life, and she did. So nothing much to do. But I didn't realize she's still at 5k. Otherwise, I would have attacked it with my Nami just to see if she would take life or discard 1 more card. But anyways, she just play a Zeus to remove 1 life from hers and then destroy 1 of my Nami. That's kind of a risky move, and she plays out another Cavendish. How much she wants extra card from her characters. And this time I'm attacking with 9k. There's no way she would discard 3 cards to defend for this attack. So because she didn't activate the effect, this time I won't forget anymore. I would attack her with a 5k. I also just play out as Snake to prevent Cavendish from attacking using her on play event. So back in the turn in Nami's, she plays out all then. I don't see why she wouldn't spend more downs to clear out my Nami. But yeah, maybe she realized that she misplayed it, then she surrendered. But even if she clear my Nami, I still have S-Snake, a 6k body, plus my leader's banish attack. I think I can still win this game. So coming to the 3rd round here. This time I got forced to go first, so even without my favorite event card Flaming Dragon King is okay. Then my strategy will just simply change to playing quite aggressively, discard trigger card for adding downs, 8k attack, 10k attack, possibly. But let's see what cards I can draw. Or maybe I can still play a slightly defensive against Nami. At this point, maybe still worthwhile to play slightly aggressive, because the moment she play a Blackbeard, you know that defense might not work much. So rather finish the game early. So Cavendish again, their favorite card at their 2nd turn with 4 downs. Then with Blackbeard, she got chance to still reuse 2 of the rest of the downs. Now this game gets a little bit tough because she sets up her engine pretty well, whereas I don't have much options here. Maybe playing out S-Snake, preventing Cavendish from attacking could be the best move. So just a simple 6k attack. Try to just bring her number of cards from her hand down. So she discarded the cost 1 blocker for bumping her leaders to 7k body. So she still has 3 life remaining, and she plays out a bigger body blocker, the Nami from OP11, and another 1k blocker. I mean, cost 1 blocker. So 2 blockers. Now, the question throws back to me, does it matter if I gave her 1 more card in exchange for more resources from her life? I think it doesn't work. It's good to have her stuffed in terms of numbers, of course, in her hand. And now I got 9 downs. As you may guess, I might just attack her with 5k. Either she give away her cost 1 blocker, or she would rest it Nami here. Okay, that's good. She gave out the cost 1 blocker. Now I play out the 9 cost Luffy from OP09. I have 1 more card from my hand, and it got rushed, clean out Nami. That gives me more sense of security here. So Cavendish attacking me with 6k. I need 2k to counter, but I have no more dunks left. I have to take that. And that gave her 1 more life. At this point, I'm going to pull out 1 more Frankie with the trigger card. Though I think when against Nami, 5k body is not that useful. Alright, she play out Kid. That hurts. Another 7k attack. Wow. Another same event card. Please save me. But I think I might better off play defensive in this coming turn, which means trying to clear out Cavendish and Kid as much as possible. Then I still have 3 downs left to play out 3 event cards for perfect defense here. So what I would do is to waste her card from her hand with a banish attack. Then as Snake attacking Cavendish, it works. Seems like she has no more counters, but no, she's faking me to do so. So I think Kid must be gone, or else I can hardly defend for 9k attack plus 10 downs. I guess she wouldn't have, well, I don't have to guess. A 11k attack would be a safe clearance of Kid. So I still have 4 more downs left to defend against 15k attack, I guess. I think that's fairly tempting for her to attack me with 15k. But let's see. Now I'm going to activate Gum Gum Giants, which gives me 4k. And then I still have 3 more downs left for at least 7k more. So 5k attack tempting Nami to activate event. Okay, so 7k body for now. She still have 3 more life left. Another 7k attack, which is not a banish attack, tempted her to take life. Then I'm going to play Nico Alvier to add 3k power to Nico Robin, which is an 8k attack with banish, and she took that. Maybe she doesn't have counters. So good timing for me to play out Kid, remove the very last card from her life, and then 10k attack. She wouldn't be able to defend for that. This game is slightly tougher, and I have to admit the latest build, the popular build from Nami, is quite hard to be defeated. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope this video can help you in fighting not only Nami but maybe more leaders. And I do like the ST09 event card. That might be helpful against GP Luffy as well. So if you like this video and want to watch more content like this, please like this video, comment on it, share your thought, and subscribe to this channel for the next video. So see you next time.